Don't let the title confuse you. I know exactly what this is. Don't worry. I know. The ending of Infinity War could have been the ending of Avengers 4, but I have an explanation to make it not as confusing as you think. Not the whole ending, just the ending. So, the ending shows Thanos on his porch, we'll say, because that's what the music for that part is called.
Yeah.
And it shows him smiling at a sunset or a sunrise. I personally don't know, because I don't know if it's the east or the west or whatever.
Because it doesn't exactly tell us.
Now, in the comics, when he lost the Infinity Gauntlet something, I don't like the comic book. I don't know that much about comics, but I do know that he wasn't killed in the main one. And please don't get too mad at me if I mess something up, but I'm pretty sure he is like on his farm. And he even has that, like, he's got like a Thanos scarecrow, which it shows in the background of his farm shot, his porch.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, what if that's the end of Avengers 4? That's how Thanos goes out. Maybe not exactly like, it could be like the comics, you know? I don't really have much evidence for this besides the comics. I'm just saying, just because this came in my mind, and I was like, because it looks like he doesn't have that big hole in his chest anymore.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, he could have healed that, but then he's still limping. So it's like, why didn't he heal his limp?
Yeah, I was a bit skeptical at first of this theory because, like, how would he heal the chest wounds but not the leg?
Yeah,
because,
the leg
like,
just seems so much easier to heal.
Yeah, exactly. And, like, especially since, like, there was, like, usually I'm pretty sure in, like, real life when a wound is that big and, like, you have to heal it, it'll take a kind of long time. Unless, like, there's some kind of miracle.
And you may
like,
be wondering, like,
heal.
okay, his arm's still fried. He's still got the gauntlet on. But maybe because it's the power of all the stones, he can't heal his arm. Maybe it's permanently fried like that. I mean, that would make sense. It's all six stones.
And maybe you're thinking, why does he still have the gauntlet on at the end of the movie? Well, maybe the power of all the stones kind of melted it in a way onto his arm. So he can't exactly get it off.
I do realize you see the gauntlet in the last shot for like a second, and it is a shadow kind of, but the gauntlet looks a little darker than it did in Wakanda after he snapped.
That's true.
Now, like I said, we don't really have evidence for this theory, but it matches the comic books a little bit. He's got that little Thanos scarecrow in the background. We don't know if it's a sunset or a sunrise. And just because he said he would watch the universe, like a grateful universe in the sunrise or whatever he said in the movie, doesn't mean that exactly happens there. Because Marvel has been known to do, like, mislead us crazy stuff.
Yeah.
And if it showed the end of Avengers 4, people thinking about it, they could have been thinking, oh, that's the end of Infinity War, you know?
Yeah.
Where very well could have been the end of Avengers 4. Maybe Thanos has, like, realized, like, I shouldn't have done that after he's, like, fighting the Avengers in Avengers 4. I don't know how it's gonna go, but, like, he's just, once he's lost, he just accepts it, and he just goes to live by himself.
Because in the comics, the reason that he was so okay with, like, being on a farm like that was because, like, he himself sometimes knew that it was wrong to do what he did. So, like, he knew that, so that's why.
And in the movie version of Thanos, he seems to be able to realize that even more than the comic books.
Yeah, like, when he killed Gamora, like, his face at that moment, you could tell that he regretted it, kind of.
Yeah. So, like, my biggest evidence parts of this theory is no longer has the hole, but still limps. And, like, you can go into battle and, like, you're almost always going to limp and stuff. So you could get that from everywhere. And it's like, why is he limping? I mean, he did get slashed by Drax in the leg. But, like, is that really enough for him to limp, you know?
Yeah. So maybe, like, he gets hurt in the leg in Avengers 4, but he doesn't have any of, like, the stones or anything like that, so he can't heal himself by then.
Because if you think about it, Stark was absolutely, like, bullying him at a point in their fight, and he only had one drop of blood. And you think he would have limped by just, like, a slash from Drax?
Yeah, exactly.
Because I didn't see anyone else, I could be wrong, but I didn't really see anyone else hit him in the leg besides Drax.
Yeah.
In Wakanda, no one did anything except for Thor, but that didn't have his leg. It was his chest, which seems to be healed up.
And Scarlet Witch did kind of do a bit. Like, she held him back.
Held him back, yeah.
But
again, that's not really his leg.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. I just came up with this theory all of a sudden, like, immediately after making the last video. And I was like, you know, that could be a theory, you know?
Yeah. So
I mean, I was a little skeptical even myself when I thought of it for a second. Like, I don't know, but I could seriously see, because honestly, I was thinking about it for a second. Like, what would the ending of Avengers 4 be? I know, like, I can think of the ending easier than the plot of Avengers 4.
yeah, definitely.
It's either going to go two ways, the ending. The Avengers are going to be victorious, maybe mourning the death and stuff, and Thanos is dead, or Thanos is alive. Because they're not.
Yeah.
Thanos isn't going to win again. Like, we're pretty sure he's not going to win again.
Yeah, well, he may win by being the one to reverse the snap somehow, like seeing the error of his ways or something. Although he would probably, like, not win in the evil sort of way.
Yeah. I mean, because if you look at the ending of Infinity War after the credits and everything after the post-credit scene, it says Thanos will return.
Yeah.
And that's normally reserved for a hero. So maybe Thanos is the hero. Maybe he'll do something in Avengers 4.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't think he'll be the hero of Avengers 4. I think he'll try, like, getting the stones, making sure.
Yeah, I still think he's going to be the villain still, though.
Yeah, but, yeah. That's our theory.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it doesn't have much evidence or anything.
Yeah.
It just, like, it kind of fits with the comics. Like, if it was like that, I would not, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
Personally, to me, it's not the most possible ending, but it is pretty, like, a good theory, so I think it's possible, but it's not, like, the most possible ending that there is, so.
Yeah, because like I said, the injuries, you got his arms still fried, and it's like, if he patched his chest, don't you think he would at least do that to his arm and leg? And it's like, okay, the legs may be a different battle. He probably no longer has the stones. And the arm is just permanently fried because of the power of all 6 stones that maybe even the stones can't reverse.
Yeah.
Because, like, how would you, like, reverse snap, you know? Like, would that reverse your injury, too? Like, you can't just, like reverse snap, you know? So, I don't know. I feel like that's a decent theory for, like, I think that's a good theory, actually, for the amount of evidence we have.
Yeah.
But, yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments if you want to comment it. That's all. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to leave a like down below. I'm telling you, Avengers 4 is, like, my favorite movie of all time to theorize about, just because of what the MCU has been able to do.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's it. Right, that's it?
Yeah, for now, I guess.
Yeah, unless we have another theory idea as soon as we are done filming this. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like down below. And yeah, that's it. See you next time.